Alrighty, this is Drew from ModzArmory. I got DJKeemstar here from Halo A-Holes. We're gonna talk about a little bit of FortressCraft. So my first question to you is, what is FortressCraft?
FortressCraft is a block building game that's coming out for the Xbox 360. It's going to be available in the indie games section, and it's basically the concept of block building, much like Minecraft, with a twist. There's a lot of new ideas that we're going to be introducing to it, and it should be really exciting.
Yeah, we get two questions for this game that people always want to know. First of all, what is the difference between FortressCraft and Minecraft, and how much is it going to be?
Okay, well, there's so many differences. I don't know where to start. The the biggest difference is the look of the game, the look of the blocks,
Right.
and stuff like that. Actually, how blocks are removed, how blocks are built, the reach from which you can build. The greatest thing that I like is that it's on the console. Your guy is not this square guy. You're
Right.
actually your Xbox Live avatar in the game. You can have up to 32 people in a world. Each person has their own individual world. So that's some of the biggest differences. As far as the mechanics go of it, in the first chapter, there won't be too many mechanics there, but in chapters to come, and there'll be a chapter every 4 to 6 weeks released, there's going to be a pulley system. There's going to be all kinds of machinery added to this world of blocks.
Oh, nice. All right. How much is the first chapter going to be?
The first chapter will be 240 Microsoft points, $3. So it's very easy to obtain.
Right. What can we expect from each chapter during each release?
Well, the first chapter will be similar to Minecraft Creative or Classic, excuse me. It's basically just a building edition. You'll have unlimited blocks. You and your friends can go in and build multiple things, and there is going to be a huge change every 5 days. Every 5 days, the game will be updated. It'll get a patch.
Okay.
So until Chapter 2 comes out, you're going to see from the beginning of Chapter 1 to the end of Chapter 1, you're going to see huge changes in the game. Basically, this is a real community-based game. Anything that the community wants and really lobbies for, most likely it'll be implemented in the game. It's like a unwritten book, and the author is the community. We started FortressCraftForums.com. There's a lot of suggestions and stuff like that. We had a block contest, and someone came up with an idea of a trampoline block. That will be available in Chapter 1. So it's really everything that comes into the game will come from the community.
Is there a set number of chapters planned, or are you guys going to go as it goes?
The set number is 10.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll make it to Chapter 10 before, this is found in a GameStop near you.
Right. Are there any plans for FortressCraft to make it to Xbox Live Arcade, branching out of the indie game section?
Well, the interesting thing about that is Xbox does contact very successful indie game developers and gives them an opportunity to move their game from indie over to Xbox Live Arcade. With all the hype about this is the most talked about indie game I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that.
There is so much buzz, and the game isn't even out yet. Like, I made a game with zombies in it, is the #1 most sold game, and I love that game in the indie game section, but it only has 150,000 copies sold. I can see FortressCraft, selling that in Chapter 1.
Right. That's going to be good. Yeah, I think I've played is it called I Have Made a Game with Zombies? That's the one you're talking about?
Yes, I'm sorry. That's the game. I love that game. He
Yeah,
made
I
his
played
own
that.
soundtrack, and it's a really great game.
Yeah, I've played it. It's pretty fun. How is Projector Games and FortressCraft handling all the new media attention?
Well, that's really how I came into the picture. DJ Arcus is the creator, lead designer of the game, and he was working on a project. He had one of his friends contact me and have me take a look at it, and I just, excuse my language, went apeshit and had to contact this guy and talk to him. I said, look, the problem with indie games is nobody knows that they exist. I want to be a part of this company, and I want to promote this game. And that's how we came to a comfortable agreement, and I became a part of FortressCraft.
Yeah, that's really cool. What other games have they worked on in the past? I believe I read something about they had something in the works and then they quit about it or something like that. Do you know anything about that?
There's some other games that are ongoing. They've had many games in the past that are very good games. I've went through and played a bunch of them. But the problem is that nobody really goes and there's not too many very, very successful indie games. Even though it's right on our Xbox, how often does the casual Xbox player go into indie games and look for a game to buy? Not so often. So
right.
I think things will be completely different for FortressCraft.
Okay. Let's see. Well, I think that's probably all the questions I probably have for you. When can we see it? When's the release date? Is there an official release date?
There is no official release date. It will be submitted about March 3rd, and it can take up to 30 days for the game to actually be on the console. It's up to Microsoft when they're going to release it. But I think before March 15th, you will be able to get your own copy.
Alrighty. All right. Well, I want to thank you, DJ Keemstar, for doing this interview with ModzArmory, and I want you guys out there to be sure to watch out for FortressCraft. It looks like a really interesting game, and it's going to be a lot of fun, so look for it on indie games within at least a month or so, maybe less. Thank you again, DJ Keemstar, for your time, and we'll see you guys next time.
No problem. If you guys want more information,